on. Happy Monday. It is that time. We are checking out the stats from July. We're going to check out the real estate market, what happened all around Washington State. You are not going to want to miss these stats, okay? Inventory is up, pending sales are down, prices softened, and sellers have a lot more competition than they did last year. So, is this finally a buyer's market? Or are home prices dropping? And should sellers wait another 6 months to a year before trying again? And as they say in Anchorman, I'm kind of a big deal.
I'm kind of a big deal.
And honestly, these numbers are too. Before we get into it, like, subscribe, and share this with anyone who has even been remotely thinking about buying or selling. And definitely send it to the person who keeps saying, I am waiting for the right market to buy. Or, my house didn't sell because of the market. The market matters, but blaming it for everything is like blaming the oven when you ignored the recipe. With the right pricing, preparation, marketing, and strategy, I can sell a home in any market. As Wedding Crashers taught us, rule number 76, no excuses, play like a champion.
Rule number 76, no excuses, play like a champion.
Okay, let's get into the July numbers. Active listings. There were 24,888 active listings across the MLS, okay, by the end of July. That is a 19.8% increase from July 2025 when there were 20,781 homes available. You guys, buyers had more than 4,100 additional homes to choose from. So, do buyers have more options? Yes. A lot more. Buyers are no longer touring one home and thinking, well, they can compare homes. Take a deep breath, ask questions, request repairs, and negotiate. For sellers, your home cannot simply be available. It has to stand out, right? Buyers are choosing between your home and every other home that appeared in their search this morning. Putting your home online and hoping that the perfect, magical buyer appears is not a marketing strategy. That is a wish. All right, new listings. Brokers added 11,517 new listings in July. You guys, that is about 10.5% more than July in 2025. So not only are there already more homes for sale, but new competition keeps showing up. It is the real estate version of the Devil Wears Prada. Florals for spring? Groundbreaking.
Florals for spring. Groundbreaking.
Another listing with average photos, an ambitious price, and no real marketing plan, also not groundbreaking. This is especially important for sellers who canceled their listing or allowed it to expire. Pending sales! There were 7,205 pending sales in July. That is a 7.2% decrease from July 2025. So, did buyers disappear? No, they did not pack their bags and leave Washington. More than 7,200 homes still went under contract, okay? Buyers are simply being more selective because, well, they can be. They are comparing price, condition, updates, location, layout, and overall value. When a home is positioned correctly, buyers act. When it is not, they swipe left and they move on. Closed sales. There were 6,649 closed sales in July, a 3.2% decrease from July 2025, okay? The total dollar value of those sales, you guys, was more than $5.36 billion. So is the market dead? Clearly not even close. More than $5 billion in real estate changed hands in 1 month. The market is very much alive. It's just not handing out participation trophies, okay? What does months of inventory mean? It tells us approximately how long it will take to sell every home currently available if no new listings come on the market. So take a look at this. All right, so we've got January, 3.57. February, we were down 9.8 months of inventory. March, we were down 13.7. When you look at this, when do you think you want to put your home on the market? Okay. April, we were up 17.6. So if you wanted to put your house on the market in April, guess what? You were competing with 17.6 more homes. What? Okay. May, up 5.2%. June, down 2% because we got out of school. People were like, let me just take a little break here, take a little vacation. Kids are out of school now. July, listen to this, you guys. July inventory was also 23.7%, higher than July 2025. A balanced market is generally considered 4 to 6 months of inventory. At 3.74 months, we are not fully balanced yet, but you guys, we are getting close. Just look at what I just showed you. So is this a buyer's market? Not quite. But buyers have way more leverage than they did when inventory was closer to 2 months, all right? And guess what? More room to negotiate, okay? You may even have time to review documents, ask questions, and guess what? Take a little snooze before making one of the largest purchases of your life. What a concept! For sellers, you need to compete with the homes available right now, not the home your neighbor sold 2 years ago, okay? Not the Zestimate, not the amount you need to net. The market does not know what you need. It only knows what buyers are willing to pay. This is my favorite one because everybody, it's all about the price, right? I mean, everybody has a goal in mind, but they show me the money. So the median price in July was $640,000, okay? So take a look at this before we jump into this, all right? January, $595,000. February, we were up 4.2. March, we were up 3.2. April, up 1.6. May, look at this. April, May, June, $650,000. That didn't change. July. You know what I said? Remember last month I said, we'll see what happened in July stats. And if they stay the same, this is my opinion, what I think is going to happen for the rest of the year and going into next year as well, okay? This is a big deal. Last year we only had this happen twice. So we're down. Daddy, we're down.
Daddy, we're down.
$10,000, a $10,000 change. So again, I will say this, the July median price was 1.5% lower than July 2025, okay? When it was $650,000. So look at that, still the same price last year. So are home prices crashing? No. A $10,000 shift though, that is worth watching. But you guys, it's not a market collapse. Prices are not falling off a cliff, okay? They are stepping off the curb. For buyers, softer prices combined with more inventory may create opportunities that were not available when competition was stronger. Think about that. For sellers, this does not mean that every home lost 1.5% of its value, okay? Your home's value depends on its location, updates, lot, competition, and how buyers respond when it reaches the market. A beautifully updated home in Bellevue is not competing with every property across Washington simply because they appear in the same regional report. Sellers thinking about waiting, okay? Because I talk to about 10 to 15 sellers a day. All right, let's connect the numbers, all right? Active listings are up 19.8%. New listings are up 10.5%. And the median sales price is down 1.5% from last year. What are your goals? What can't you do now that you could do if the home sold? What will you miss out on over the next year? Waiting is still a decision, and sometimes the cost of waiting is greater than the price adjustment you are trying to avoid. All right, new construction. Brokers sold 629 new construction homes in July. It's a 9% decrease from July 2025. And then the median new construction sales price was $699,990. So it's down 6.7% year over year. So are builders suddenly giving homes away? I mean, it feels like it sometimes. We've got 3.9%. We're giving you $50,000. You can use it towards options, or you can use it towards a seller credit, or you can buy down your interest rate even further, okay? They're not giving the homes away, but buyers may have more opportunities to negotiate incentives, financing options, upgrades, or closing costs. Compare the full picture. What is included? What costs extra? What are future phases expected to cost? And does that beautiful model home come fully furnished? Spoiler alert, I'm sorry, it doesn't. Or in the spirit of Grandma's Boy, your bed is a car.
Your bed is a car.
The model may look amazing, but make sure you know what you are actually buying. What are the July numbers telling us? There are more homes for sale. More new listings are entering the market. Pending and closed sales are lower than last year. Inventory is moving closer to a balanced market territory. Thank goodness. prices have softened slightly. For buyers, this might be one of the better opportunities we have seen in a while to shop carefully, negotiate, and make a thoughtful decision. Should you wait for interest rates to drop? Maybe, depending on your financial situation. But what happens if rates fall and every other buyer that's been waiting on the sidelines jumps back into the market with you? It's the same thing with the sellers now having all the houses out there, the competition. A lower rate does not help much if prices rise and you are competing against 12 other offers. For sellers, homes are still selling, okay? But the market is not forgiving poor pricing, weak presentation, bad photos, or passive marketing, or an agent that just simply isn't communicating, okay? Why are some homes selling while others sit? Price, condition, presentation, location, marketing, strategy. Usually it's not just one thing. And also how active your agent is trying to find you a buyer, all right? Remember, these are all the Northwest MLS wide numbers. Your city, your neighborhood, property type, and price range may tell a very different story. Sellers need to adjust if they want to sell their home in this market, and fast. If you're thinking about buying or selling or relisting a home that did not sell the first time, send me a message. I will look at your property, competition, timing, and goals so we can build a strategy based on what the market is doing now, not what your neighbor thinks, not what the internet guessed, and not what we hope might happen next year. Like, subscribe, and share this with somebody who keeps saying they are waiting for the perfect market, because the perfect market usually becomes obvious when? Right after it's over. And as Miranda Priestley would say, that's all.
That's all.
I hope you guys have the very best Monday and an even better week. And you know what? We'll see you soon. Peace.